Okay, so hey fam, I know it's been a minute, but here I am. And this video is going to seem a little bit rushed because I'm actually on my way to head to the dentist, get a tooth pulled, drilled, whatever. It's coming out. So it's Cyber Monday. Hopefully I can edit this today, but I wanted to give a spotlight to Black-owned businesses so that you can, one, save money because I believe most of them are doing Cyber Monday deals, and two, support a Black-owned business. There might be a glare. Today I'm just using natural sunlight, so my setup's looking a little bit janky. I'm gonna take a picture of it, I'm gonna insert it here, and there's a reason for it. I'm missing an integral part of my setup, but anyway, let's just get right on into the Black-owned businesses that I love, that I have purchased from, and that I'm really interested in purchasing from this upcoming holiday season, whether it be for gifts or for myself. So the first one, I wear this sweatshirt a lot. It's in a lot of my pictures. I think it's even in my avatar picture for YouTube. This one is from my Pride Apparel. I also have another one which you will have seen if you watched this video. Hint, hint, if you haven't watched it and you're interested, you might want to watch it. I'll leave it in the cards. And they're just really soft, they're really comfy, they have really nice sayings on them. I don't know if this one is nice per se, but it's true. And it's just been a great experience. Shipping was fast. I got my items pretty quickly. Now, this is shipping in a non-peak season, so not during the holiday season. I think I got these maybe last March or so. So just keep in mind, they're small businesses, most of them, or they don't have a huge team behind them, so just be patient, especially now with the holiday rush. So I will insert some screenshots and some screen recordings from my Pride Apparel so you can see some of the great stuff they have, and I'll also leave them and everyone else linked down below. Now, if you'll notice, I'm wearing a hat. I'm not going to wear this to the dentist because obviously he's gonna have to do some stuff to get to my mouth, but I wanted to highlight this brand, which is Tress. Tress hats. I had to think for a minute, is it Tress or My Tress? I believe it's Tress hats. I'll leave the name and their link down below. And the interesting part about these hats is that they're satin lined. Insert B-roll of the inside of the cap. And if you don't know, satin, unlike cotton or polyester or any other fabric, doesn't zap the moisture from your hair. It also just keeps that nice shiny look to your hair if you have a shine to it, and if you don't, it just keeps all of the moisture and everything that keeps it from looking dull and lackluster and honestly dry and brittle, especially the ends. I need to wash my hair. I really like these hats. I have this one. If I have pictures in my vegan suede one, I'll insert some pictures here. And then I have another one that is just kind of like a mesh in the back and plain fabric in the front, and that I use to work out in. So that is Tress hats. I really enjoy them, and the most important part is it's big head friendly, big hair friendly, because in the back, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, there's elastic. So it's really pretty stretchy. I've been able to leave my hair like this and not put a scrunchie in it, just use the elastic kind of in the back of the hat as the scrunchie. So that's been working really well for me, and I really recommend these. I went on the site, and the first thing I did was kind of side-eyed. I wasn't really sure if they would work for me yet. I kid you not, this may not happen, but this is what happened to me. Within 20 minutes of me leaving the site, and I don't even think I left the site, I probably just got out of the app on my phone. I put in my number for text notifications and everything. Somebody texted me and asked me what it would take for me to make a purchase today. And then I said to them, you know, I'm really just kind of on the fence about it. Gave me a 15% off coupon. Customer service. That is great customer service, and I made a purchase for I think all 3 of those hats at once, just because that was just such a smart business move on their part, especially if they're still growing and trying to get more people to buy. I absolutely love these hats, especially the fact that I can just wear my natural hair with them and not have to try and smooth it or figure out a way to get it flat enough to get into the hat. If you're a curly girl, you know the struggle. So this is a lifesaver right here. The next company I can't have on 2 shirts at once, and I just didn't want to keep changing shirts and probably sweating because I'm really rushing, is called Agape Love Clothing. So I actually got this from got the site from my sensei at my dojo because he had on this same exact shirt and I loved it. It was something that resonated with me. If you don't know, I am a person of faith. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. Not to push anything on you. That's not really me. But I'll insert some screenshots and everything from the website. I will say again, shipping was fast. Granted, I think I live 1 town over from where this is manufactured in New York, so that could be a factor. But regardless, shipping was fast. I think I got it maybe the next day or 2. And the fabric, just nice and soft. I will say the tag on one of my shirts came a little bit mangled, but not too mangled to where I couldn't see the size. So that was just fine for me. I have a method for washing my clothes anyway. It's not really a big deal. That's a big deal for you. Just be on the lookout. That might happen. But I love those shirts. I bought 2 for me. The one that says grind, complain, pray, and then also one that says discipline. And I got 2 of the discipline ones, one for me, one for my boyfriend. He loves his. He wears his all the time. He even wears his over to my house just to hang out. So it has earned the seal of approval from both of us. And he is very particular about what he wears because he won't just wear any t-shirt. I think he just likes to be comfortable. Kind of seems like most men just wear stuff to be comfortable. But yeah, seal of approval for all 4? How many companies did I name? For all 3 of those companies I just named. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, so hopefully my audio quality is not super degraded. I completely forgot about this company, 54 Thrones, which you are now currently seeing a screen recording for. They sell some of the best body butters I have tried ever that also smell really good for a really long time. I mean, this can last me the entire day. And this Egyptian lavender and Moroccan mint is my favorite body butter. I mean, it smells great and it layers really well if you're into perfume under YSL's Lieb. I mean, mwah, again, another chef's kiss. And they sell body and face products. I've only tried the body product, so I can't attest to the face products. But I will say, when you get the tube, it's a little small. It's a little small, but still, I think it's well worth it, especially on sale. So now, let's get into some brands that I'm really interested in, that I really want to purchase from, and I might purchase from after the dentist, because, again, we're in a bit of a rush here. So the first is Pride Apparel, and I believe that a YouTuber, I think her name, when I found her years ago, was Naturally Philo. I could be pronouncing it all wrong. I've only watched a couple of her videos in the past few years. She came out with this brand called Pride Apparel, and they have what look like some of the most comfortable hoodies with satin-lined hoods. I kid you not, sometimes I think, why didn't I think of these things? Because they're so smart, they're so innovative, and it's just something really useful, genuinely useful, that people, I would assume, love, because I know I'm gonna buy one. And I'm really excited because the satin goes through the entirety. I'm holding this as if I have on a hoodie, but the satin goes through the entirety of the hood. So from the front here, where the hoodie would lay over your head, all the way through the back. I like it because when I travel, that means I don't have to worry, one, about my head and my hair on the seat of a plane or a train or whatever, because sometimes I'm just skeeved out by that. And if I just want to lay my head down, I don't have to worry about trying to get something to lay it down on if I'm scared something's going to pull out my hair. And I like that it has a pocket. I am here for a pocket. We love anything with pockets over here. And next is Omi Woods. Now, normally I'll have on jewelry. I love everything about jewelry. I love gold and rose gold specifically for my skin tone and just the clothes and everything, the color palette that I wear. So Omi Woods has some really great pieces. The one that's most notable, I believe, is the coin necklace. Let me tell you right now, they're beautiful. The pieces are all gorgeous. If I could afford to buy all of the pieces just to have them and so that I can layer them and wear a bunch of them at once, I would. I can't afford that. I can't afford to buy all of them. Let me say that. I can afford some pieces, which I do plan on purchasing now. I just can't afford them all. And you know, we're trying to be on a budget here. We're trying to be financially savvy. So I'm not encouraging you to go out and spend all of your money on pretty jewelry. But if you do have a little bit of disposable income, especially after buying gifts and everything, treat yourself. Treat yourself to one of these pieces. This video is not over yet. Let's talk about hair care. Let's talk about it. So real quick, my favorite natural hair care brand is Camille Rose Naturals. Even my mom, who's out and about in here somewhere, but she loves their products too. She big chopped last year. She would give you her stamp of approval too. And let me tell you, we are some difficult people to please when it comes to hair care. I just watched her walk by. We are some difficult people to please when it comes to hair care. And once we find something that really works for us, we just kind of stick to it. Camille Rose, chef's kiss. Absolutely amazing. Another brand that I adore, I also adore the owner, I've been following her forever, is Whitney from, oh my goodness, Natural 91. Wow, I can't believe I just blanked on that. Yes, so anyway, Melanin hair care. The best twisting cream and the best oil in the perfect bottle with a little twist and a scalp applicator. I just like it so that way too much oil's not coming out at once, and it's also a little bit quicker to me than having a dropper. I will say, I can be objective in saying this, their products don't smell, well, those two products that I own don't smell as good as things I've purchased from the Camille Rose line, but I wasn't purchasing for the scent, I was purchasing for how they worked on my hair. And I definitely will be restocking at some point. Maybe not by the Christmas season, but early next year. Really, really love the products. And needless to say, before I continue on, I am not sponsored by any of these people. I think we're now at 197 subscribers, so thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. But this is just my unbiased, well, maybe a little bit biased because I love supporting Black-owned businesses, but this is just my opinion of these companies that I have used, these companies that I'm willing to give a shot and am excited about. So just know that nothing in this review has been, not even a review, nothing in this video has been paid for. Nothing in this video has been influenced monetarily in any way. These are just brands that I'm really excited about and really want to see do well. I've also purchased from Pattern Beauty. Well, I don't even know if it's Pattern Beauty, just Pattern. But with them, I've only purchased hair tools, so I have a pick from them. And I want to think, either I have a brush, I've been stealing my mom's brush. So, I don't think she knows that though, so she now knows. But I really like their hair tools. I like the pick because it's sturdy. And sometimes with other picks, I felt like one of the bristles, it's not a bristle on a comb, what is it? The tooth. Sometimes I feel like the tooth will break in my hair, or one of the teeth will break in my hair. And I don't like that feeling because it's just, it doesn't allow me to fluff and do all of the things that I need to do. Yeah, that's pretty much that. It can be purchased at Sephora and Ulta, and I believe now in Target too. That's by Tracee Ellis Ross. So those are the hair care, black-owned hair care companies that I have purchased from. Now, to be fair, Pattern is not a small black-owned business. I'm not even sure if Tracee Ellis Ross owns the majority of the company. I haven't done that deep level of research yet, but if you're interested, I can definitely vouch for the tools, especially that pick. And it just looks nice, and it comes in a little case. Hopefully, now I'm wrapping up. Hopefully this video was quick. You got some ideas for gifts or for yourself, and you can take advantage of the Cyber Monday sales that may even continue on. Sometimes they continue for an extra day, kind of like a hey, one more day left, surprise. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And if you've left a comment that I haven't responded to, I'll try and find it and respond while I am either on my way to the dentist or on my way back if I'm not in too much pain. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.